Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 3. I'm getting butchered. For another Age of Empires 3 replays. On the right side is the red French. We got Andrewgs. On the left side is the blue Brits. We got Martiskainen. Well, I butchered that name well enough. When it comes to natives of the map, we got a very important native, the water buffalo, a cow variant. And of course, when it comes to actual natives, we've got the Baraki Temple. It does give access to the tiger claws and to war elephants. And we've got the Sufi Moss, will give you access to Kuzbalaj, which is a heavy range cavalry. Looks like Blue Explorer will be forcing back the Red's Explorer. We do have now a deck selected for the British player. We've got the Musk deck, which I'm assuming is going to be from Musketeers. It looks a bit more general British. We've got British Grenadiers, Yeomen, a lot of Cavalry Attack, Scots Guard, Coaching Guards. Yeah, looks like a bit more generalist Brits, but does have a lot of buffing cards as well as some economic cards. He is also aging up to the Martiskainen, which I can't remember what they do for the Brits. Martiskainen does do different things depending with civilization. The French is aging up to the Quartermaster, give him a bit of shipment of wood. And his deck is L1 Industrial, so fast industrial, or relatively fast. It's hard to make fast industrial effective sometimes because you can be easily rushed down. Fast Fortress is simple enough. You only really need one shipment, though 700 coin shipment for Fast Industrial. Granted, this 1,000 coin shipment is important, but the Age's progress, well, takes time. We do now have the Quartermaster almost complete. Looks like only one Water Bison remains on the field. And do have some management going on the front line by blue. And now claiming some of these for Nagali. Or however you pronounce that. Nagal? Nagai. Some delicious local fauna. It looks like a bit of a mana boom deployed on by the British player. Do you also have the Arsenal wagon? I'm going to sneeze. My apologies. The Arsenal wagon, let's see, Martiskainen. It may provide one free research like it does for the, like it does with the Italians? I don't think it does. We do now the Steel Traps research. And another shipment available for the Brits. He does have the infinite ×2 villager, which is something bit of a last resort. I always say you should have at least one infinite card in your deck, regardless of what quality it is. Because sometimes you get that point in the game where you cannot bring in any other shipments. So at least have at least one infinite card, just in case. Steel Traps research is complete.
I am sorely grieved. I may not steer.
A shipment's available for the French. He's going for nothing at the moment. He is bringing some musketeers. A number of French musketeers to interrupt the northern trade. They have deployed trade posts on each other's side of the map. And looks like Red's be taking out these local kitty cats. Explorer's pretty wounded. Does go down there. Musketeers are just a little bit too slow there. Nice way to let that go up, and that is a 180 coins, so a lot of coin there. Got a pair of Hussars spoiled by the Brits. The French villagers are no more resilient than their counterparts when it comes to fighting against melee units. French villagers have 180 health with 40% range resist. while the other villagers, standard settlers, do have 150 health and 20% melee resist. 20% melee resist, if you would do some offhand incorrect math, take the 150 health times by 120%, 1.2, which is plus 30, so effectively 180 health, which is the same as these French villagers who have range resist instead. So they're just as vulnerable to melee hussars than they are to their counterparts. Just take out that one hussar there. Got more hussars charging way around, trying to pick out some more of these French villagers. Got a number of pikemen there, and they need to be tasked back. Got a round of musketeers torching down this trading post. Oh, we got a livestock pen, and almost all these water buffalo are fully fattened. And that is pretty good. All livestock is collected at a rate of 2, which of course French villagers collect up even faster. You collect up from these water buffalo really quick. Got a lot of forward British infrastructure here. I can trip forward. Good number of French musketeers here. Pikemen trying to deal with these hussars. Got a good number of musketeers here. Musketeers fire a pretty good volley there. Hussars do have a bit of range resist. Of course, a bit more vulnerable to the musketeers' bayonet. But of course, being hit by bullets is probably not that great either, since they can't retaliate. Some French villagers here. One of them almost goes down, but looks like he will save his remaining French villagers. Right now, we've got 22 French villagers versus the Brits' 32. Blue's formation seems... the pikeman's in cover formation. That's what's going on. It's like, this guy here slowed down the formation. Looks like these water bisons are going to be quickly eaten up. You see here, each villager right now collecting at a rate of 2.5 food per second. What do I hear exploding? Got musketeers engaging with musketeers. We got some British grenadiers deployed in the field. The French player has aged up. We don't see any veteran musketeers just yet. French player has a lot of food, not any coin. Go for the shipment. Yep, probably good idea to go for shipment 1,000 coin. It is a fast industrial deck, which I don't think that's possible. Probably should take that shipment coin and deploy something out with it. Musketeers in general would be a good idea. Maybe some French skirmishers would be also quite good. Grenadiers do offer high range armor. They are classified infantry, so they are technically countered by musketeer skirmishers, but they have high range armor to counter out that. Housing starting to go on down. Does have the shipment coin. Needs to collect that up. I don't think he should be trying to age up. Just don't... he's aging up. And he's aging up too. He's aging up with the engineer, which does give him, what, 2 falconets? Or 1 falconet? Which will be useful. Problem is, it's still pretty far away. Goes the young guard. But does destroy the church before the young guard can be put on the field. He does have a bit of wood. He just spent that wood on another church down here. He's looks like he's eyeing for some divine intervention. French villagers are trying to engage all these forces. Got some British reinforcements over here. The French villagers taking a bit of damage. They do have 11 range damage at the moment. Here comes the young guard. Young guard now put... Oh, they're in the formation here. So they quickly go on down. Maybe you should have tried rallying them over here. He's pretty much out of resources. Musketeers trying to engage, trying to save up his cannons before to stop the saves age up. But looks like does go down. That's Falcon Spell game over. Militiamen now engaging. And Red is casting GG. His hand grade saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay.